When we study World War II, much of the focus rests on tanks, planes, and great battles. But the real day-to-day survival of soldiers often hinged on tiny, ingenious tricks developed in the mud of trenches. These weren't glamorous battlefield maneuvers, they were practical, low-effort methods that kept men alive against hunger, cold, disease, and despair. Even today, these secrets can serve as valuable lessons for survivalists and history enthusiasts alike. Soldiers found warmth without giving away their position. Open fires could expose a trench instantly, so soldiers turned to heated stones. Rocks placed near hidden embers were then wrapped in cloth or buried under soil to radiate warmth slowly through the night. For anyone outdoors today, heating a dense stone and keeping it at the foot of a sleeping bag works just as effectively. Water was gathered with primitive but effective tools. Potable water was scarce. Soldiers dug small pits lined with canvas to catch rain or dew. Some stretched cloth over holes to guide drops into canteens. A simple modern version uses a tarp or plastic sheet to collect condensation, proving that hydration doesn't require advanced equipment, only resourceful use of what's available. Grease lamps turned scraps into light. With no kerosene to spare, soldiers relied on bacon fat, lard, or leftover grease. A rag wick turned these into small trench lamps that gave just enough light to read maps or letters. For survival today, any animal fat or vegetable oil can be transformed into light the same way. Trenches doubled as makeshift refrigerators. Rations spoiled quickly in the heat, so soldiers dug narrow pits lined with straw or cloth and stored food inside. The cooler ground temperature extended shelf life. The principle is timeless. Even today, burying perishables a few feet down in shaded soil will help preserve them when refrigeration isn't available. Silent signalling kept men alive. Noise invited disaster. Soldiers developed coded taps on helmets and even mirror flashes by day to pass urgent warnings. For a survival group, pre-arranged signals, whether with light, knocks or whistles, can maintain communication without alerting outsiders. Hygiene was enforced as rigorously as weapon care, you know. Disease actually killed more soldiers than bullets in some campaigns. Trenches were dug for sanitation, and when soap ran out, hands were scrubbed with ashes or sand. Even today, ash works as an effective cleansing agent. Survival really is as much about discipline and hygiene as it is about food and shelter. Every item of clothing served more than one purpose. Socks were used to strain water, belts secured splints, and coats doubled as shared blankets. Nothing was wasted, not a thing. A survival mindset today begins with the same disciplined view every item you carry as a multi-use tool rather than a single-function object. Morale was treated as an essential weapon. From carving chess pieces to communal songs, soldiers understood that despair could kill as surely as hunger. Maintaining rituals and shared stories wasn't luxury, it was survival. The same applies now. Laughter, music and structure help groups endure long hardship far better than equipment alone. These 8 trench-borne tricks show that survival depended less on weapons and more on creativity, discipline and morale. For those who value history, resilience or practical survival wisdom, these lessons remain as relevant today as they were 80 years ago. If you found this exploration useful, subscribe to In the Beginning and share this video with others who appreciate uncovering the timeless knowledge buried in history's trenches.